What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about how us human beings make everything complicated. You know, life itself is just so complicated. It just feels hard. It just feels like it's a never-ending loop. It just goes on and on and on. You hear people say life is short, enjoy while you can. You know, you always hear those things over and over and over, but how do you enjoy and how does life feel short when it feels like a never-ending loop? But without further ado, I'm going to get into that topic right about now. Things we learn in school, for example, like algebra, all the shit like that, all the stupid math and crap. When in real life are we really going to use those things that we got to know? Meanwhile, once we leave school, we forget pretty much half the shit we learn. I know I did. And where does it even matter? Where's it going to get you? You know? It's just nothing. We can't make anything simple. We make everything a challenge. We make everything just to the point where it's just impossible to tolerate. If that makes any sense. It's like everything's just got to be complicated. Everything's got to just be chaos. Nothing could just be a breeze anymore. I mean, you still get breezes outside, but that's about all you're going to get. Other than that, it's just pins and needles. That's all life is. And society is what does this to ourselves. It's like applying for a fucking job. The shit you got to go through. You got to go on your stupid phone or whatever device, apply. You got to wait for some stupid ass to call you. And I said this in previous videos where you're at the interview and you still don't know that day if you got the job or not. So here I am wasting my time being here. By me being here at this place, I should automatically know that I have the job. Because if not, why am I here? They should at least let you know the same day if you got the job or not. But that's what I'm saying. It's just everything's just so complicated. This just goes in so many ways, forms. And just a whole bunch of ways. Ways. Yeah. You ever hear the saying where they say, leave well left alone? Well, that's the thing. We don't leave things alone. We keep fucking with things. There's a way something is and it's perfectly fine. It's convenient. It's simple. And what do? We try to change it. We try to see if we can make it better. Meanwhile, instead of making it better, we're really making it more complicated. We're making things more confusing. Today you go to call on the, wherever you call on the phone, and it's always an artificial, it's always an automated call. You say, can I speak to a representative? I'm sorry, I did not understand that, or whatever. Speak to a representative? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I'm sorry, maybe if you try, and then eventually it does take you to a representative, but you got to go through all the bullshit. You got to literally repeat 100 million times that until it finally registers and then it gets you to a sheep human. This is what I'm saying. Like, humans can't just leave things alone. It's like, for example, Facebook. We understand you guys want to keep updating shit, but sometimes they make things just more complicated and more confusing, and it's just stupid. The way something was all right, and then now they just made it stupid. Like, for example, remember when Facebook, you were able to message regular? Now it's all Messenger. It's like a whole different app. Because Messenger probably listens, and who knows what the secret behind it all is, where they try to gather your information and shit. Because there's times I search things on Google, whatever it is, like a product, let's say, and all of a sudden I go on Facebook and it's advertising it on the news feed or whatever the hell. So who knows what's all behind it all. But this is where it all goes to show you, like, we just make things a mess. We just make things complicated. And in that way, they're just trying to spy off us or whatever the hell. But, you know, something's good the way it is. Nah, let's see if we can change it for the better. Meanwhile, you're changing it for the worse, if, let's say, most likely what ends up happening. Today they make all these cars, these newer cars with Wi-Fi and shit. And I say to myself, and you wonder why people are probably getting cancer, the radiation that must probably be emitted through that. I mean, who knows? I'm not like a scientist. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's all about wanting control. The government want to listen to you as much as they can. Our phones aren't enough to them. Now they're going to try to do it with our cars, and then it's a matter of time when they want to maybe, you know, like I said in previous videos, implant some fucking microchip shit in us or whatever the hell. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but who the hell knows? I wouldn't be surprised. They just want to have complete control over you. All these electric cars, they say it's better for the environment or whatever the hell. Whether it is or not, I don't know if I believe that, but it's all about control. Because an electric car can randomly just shut down. They could probably shut you down. See, a gas car, I don't think they can do that. At least on the older car. On a newer car, I don't know. But on the older car, obviously they can't do that. That's why they add all these features, thinking, yeah, now you got Wi-Fi. And idiots buy it. Oh, check this out. I could start the car through my phone. Look, it's an app. I could press this button. And look, it starts from wherever I am in the world. So that just goes to show you, wherever you are in the world, what you think the government could do to your car if they wanted to. They could just shut it down. They could probably listen to you. That's what all this Wi-Fi shit is. And idiots buy it. But then there's going to come to a point where it's going to be in every car. Even a basic regular car is going to have it. Me, if I could turn that feature off, I would gladly to do so. It's a matter of time when they probably don't even allow you to do that. But this is where I'm going. Like, how we just... It's a freak show. It's like, what the fuck, man? People... I mean, like... Last time I remember, a car is to get me to where I gotta go. Now they gotta make everything smart. It's nice having features, but there's something behind all those features that I truly believe. I mean, I'm not saying that this is what it is, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, it does make me wonder. It does, you know, things that make you go, well, that definitely makes me go, You know, all these features, Wi-Fi, all this shit. It's internet. Wi-Fi is internet. If you have Wi-Fi, they can listen to you. How do you think when we're on FaceTime or when we're on Zoom, video chat, whatever the hell, we're using internet, whether it's Wi-Fi, cellular data, you know, just connection. So that's what they try to do. They're trying to listen to us or whatever the hell. The phones now aren't enough. Now they're going to try to do it with cars. Not even try. They're already doing it with cars. It's already happening. It's been happening. This is old news, really. Them lithium batteries are just as bad for the environment as it is with gas pollution, if not worse, from what I heard. So really, they're using that shit with the saving the planet bullshit as bullshit. They want to have more tabs over you. They want to have more control over you. That's what they're doing. They could literally shut you down. You could be on the road. They could probably shut your car down. Your car could just come to a complete stall. That's what we're giving to them. We're allowing this by obviously getting the products. See, this car I drive, they can't control because it's a little bit on the older side. Which maybe in that way it's better because at least I don't have to worry about them listening to me other than my phone. That they can hear through. But these new cars and all this shit, what do you think? They can, and Wi-Fi, right when you hear Wi-Fi, that rings a bell right there. There's a point of cellular data. If I'm saying it right, cellular data, whatever the fuck, for your phones or whatever when they're on the mobile crap. So why do I need a car with Wi-Fi? I'm telling you, man. People just don't see it. Now, I'm not saying this is true, but it probably is true, most likely, you know. I don't want to say I know what I'm saying, but I wouldn't put it past me. That's just what I gotta say. I'm honestly surprised that they ain't replaced the remote yet for the car. And what I mean by that is the phone now being the remote, which probably on some cars they probably already have this. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Where, you know, you have your remote or whatever the hell that controls the car, locks the door, alarm, all that shit, starts the car, whatever. Well, I wouldn't be surprised now they just use your phones for that. You pair your car. And that's probably something that already is. This is all more control. We think it's cool because we could control things on the phone. I mean, it's cool, but you do realize there's something behind all of this, though. All this cool features, there's got to be something behind it that us idiots don't see. You know? But yeah, look, I just started a car with my phone, man. Yeah. The governments are listening to your asses right now. Meanwhile, I say to myself, they can listen to me all they want because, you know, what am I doing? I'm just, you know, doing my own thing. They'll probably be bored of me, although with the channel and shit. But yeah, maybe they see me picking my nose. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my booger on you, government. But literally, they just want control over us, and that's what they do. They already have, and I say to myself, they already have control over us. They're just greedy. They just want more and more control. It's never enough to them. It's never enough. Just like when people have a lot of money, this is where greed takes over. Enough money's never enough money. And you hear this on rap, on songs, on rap. Enough money's never enough money. Well, same thing with the government. Enough control's never enough. They always want more and more control. They can hear us through our phones. All right, that's not enough now. Now we want to put this microchip in them. Maybe I'm getting a little too ahead. Let's start a little less. It all started with the phones. Now, the Wi-Fi cars, the electric cars, the cool, I can start my app on the phone, you know, start the car using this app on my phone. Now the car starts. And then slowly it just, they get more in. They see how stupid we are. And it's just so easy. It's like fishing. You're casting out a hook. That's literally what they're doing. They're casting out all these gadgets, Wi-Fi cars, and we bite down to it. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah. We bite down to it and they have control over us. That's literally what they're doing. And it's just never enough. It's like the government always cry broke. How the hell are the creators of money broke? That's something I to this day will never understand. You're the creators of basically creating this stupid, pathetic concept, and you're saying you're broke. No, we're the ones that are fucking broke thanks to you scumbags. You know? Now, with all this being said, I'm not trying to say don't get electric cars, don't get this, do whatever the hell you want to do, but let it sink in and think before you just do it. Me, I don't like electric cars. I don't really care for all this shit because I know behind it there's just something not right about it. And I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but I just sense something, you know, something's not right. I can just feel it. But that's just me. You know, where they say technology keeps getting better and better and better. It's absolutely true. But we think that because technology is getting better and better, it's going to make life more easy for us, when that's not the case. It's only getting more and more better so it can spy over us. Everywhere you go in the world now, there's a camera. Everywhere. Surveillance cameras everywhere. Everywhere. So they're right about the part technology keeps getting better and better and better, but it's not really benefiting in the way you may think. It's being used to watch over us, to spy over us, our every move that we do. Everything's becoming digital. Everything's becoming online, you know? And we just see that as cool, yeah, you know, but I'm telling you, man, people just don't see the harsh truth behind it all. I mean, I like technology, but it's not being used the way we think it is. It's like, what do you think with all these Alexas, these Google things or whatever the hell? These things listen over you. That's why I don't have any of these things. I don't even care for Alexa. Alexa, turn the heat up. You can't just get up and fucking turn the heat up yourself. You got to be that lazy to ask a stupid thing. Or if you have a smart thermostat, you can't just go on your phone. You got to ask Alexa. That's all I would really want to link it to is my phone. I don't care about having an Alexa or the Google things or whatever. I don't even know all the things that exist. I don't even care to know. All these little robots with cameras and shit. I mean, it's just so obvious, though. And people are so stupid. They think, oh, this is cool. Hey, it's cool that they're looking at you right now. I mean, they can look at me. I mean, yeah, I'm picking my nose. Yeah. Hey, I'm taking a dump. I don't know, man. I just look at society as a big fuck up, guys. I really do. And it's our fault. I'm not saying you people, I'm not saying you people, but just humanity itself. Yeah. Alexa, play this. Alexa, play that. How about Alexa, what's your real secret? I'm listening to what you're doing, and I'm letting the government hear everything, or you get the idea. They just want more and more. It's never enough. The phones aren't a thing anymore. I mean, it is a thing, but now it's Alexa, now it's this, whatever they can get you on. I was at a friend's house once, and I'm sure this happens to almost everyone that has an Alexa, and we weren't even talking or nothing, and Alexa just randomly went off. I forgot what it said. It just started like if somebody said something, but no one did. It's like right there gives a hint. It's listening to you. It literally listens. It's waiting for you to talk. But that time, nobody talked. It just spazzed out or whatever the hell. But it's just like, for example, hey, Alexa. Right there. It's listening to you. So what do you think? You have to say, hey, Alexa, for it to understand? The thing's listening all the time. But it most likely won't be activated until you say the word, hey, Alexa, or whatever the fuck. It's like the Siri thing on your phone for people with Apple devices. Hey, Siri. Oh, wait, I hope I didn't just activate mine in the bit. Nah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, just saying that. In other words, like, yeah, what do you need? Well, what do you want to ask me? It's listening to you, man. It just proves right there. The microphone's always on. The microphone's always on. These are things that it's common sense to see. That people don't see. I don't know. Or some people see it and they don't care. They just think it's cool anyway. Whatever. I don't care for it. I never cared for the Alexa thing. Now, I'm not saying don't buy it. Do what you want to do. I'm not trying to tell people what they should do or what they shouldn't do. But think carefully. My suggestion, if you have it, and you don't have to listen to me, of course, you could do whatever the hell you want to do, but if you do have it, if you're not using it, unplug it. That's what I would do. I mean, I don't know if it runs on batteries, if they make ones with I don't. That's the thing. I know nothing about it because I don't have it. I think it's something you plug in. If it has batteries, then you're fucked, I guess. But if you could unplug it when you're not using it, that's what I would do at least. But that's just me, man. This is where they say technology gets better, and they think because it's getting better, it's helping us, when really, no, it's just spying on us. That's all it's doing. It should be helping us. It should be doing us better. I agree, absolutely. But it's not. It's not being used for that. It's being used in an evil way. Being used to keep tabs on you. What you spend. This is how the future is going to be. What you spend, they're going to keep tabs over you. If you go over a certain limit, they may shut your account down. Who knows? These are theories that I hear. I'm not saying now this is true, but I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised. Nothing I hear surprises me. I always say this in a million times. Because nothing really surprises me. Everything I hear nowadays is just, yeah, that's life for you, you know. Someone got stabbed today, another shooting, yeah, that's just daily life today. Nothing new. It's no new news. It's the same stale bullshit. People be freaking out, be like, oh my God, did you hear what just happened on the news? And I'd be like, what? Another shooting? I'm like, oh yeah, you hear those all the time. Yeah, but this is yeah, but what? It's just the same stale shit. It's the same stale shit. You got people that are actually depressed, that just whiny and negative. Then you have people like me, and just a lot of people that are like me, that just see for what life is. And yet that still makes us considered to be negative and depressed when that's not really the case. I'm not whining. I'm not saying, oh, I hate my life. I hate it here, but I'm not whining about it. I'm just describing about it. Describing. But you do actually got people that are negative and just toxic that, you don't really want to be around. And I don't feel like I'm a toxic person. I'm just realistic. I just say for how it is. I just say it for how it is. I just be truthful with it, I don't see myself to be toxic that way. I'm not like a lunatic. I'm not like, depressed where I'm trying to bring other people down with me to feel sad. There's people that are like that, and I'm not that type of person. I'm just basically just telling you how it is, how it is. That's all I do. If you still think I'm depressed for it, then, well, I don't know what to say there, but to each their own. But that's just what I gotta say, Anyone else see this commercial once on TV with, there's a couch that has speakers and all that, Wi-Fi, I think, all around it, if I'm not mistaken, or some kind of thing where you plug in your phone, and I say to myself, more radiation and just more things that they could probably like eavesdrop over. Maybe the government are curious how much you fart on the couch, maybe they want to keep tab of each person's, gas. So, they put maybe these speakers, who knows if there's hidden microphones or whatever the hell. And, when you let it out, they probably write it down. This guy farts averagely around 3. You get the idea. But I just want a couch where you can sit in. I want it to be comfortable. I don't care for all that other shit. This is where I say it's all just used to spy over us. We think it's cool. We think it makes life easier. We think it's, a big help. Oh, yeah, it's a big help, all right. It's a big help to keep tabs of your life. Everywhere you go, and I just seen someone walking by now, for perfect example, on their phone, walking the dog and on her phone. This is all you see. But that isn't enough now. Now the government want to dive in deeper. So now Wi-Fi cars, electric cars, anything where they could just have full control over. They can just shut the vehicle off if they wanted to. They want to have, it's the truth. At least I would think. I'm not saying it's the truth, but it's got to be. I just sense it, there's got to be something behind all of this. That we think it's so cool. In other words, it's cool being spied on, right? There's things you buy or whatever the hell, and then you see it popping up on Facebook. How does Facebook know? So all these apps spy. It's all spy. You ever heard the term spyware? Something like on a computer or whatever the hell? Well, yeah. Spy. That's what they do. That's what this Illuminati eye probably means all along. Spy. I spy with my little eye. Ooh, I spy. The government spy with their little eyes. I love that song. But yeah, it's the truth. They do. They spy through a camera lens, through now your Wi-Fi car. I don't know if it has a camera, but it does have microphones, I'm sure of that. Your Alexa, your Ring cams or whatever the hell. If it's outside, the only thing they'll be spying on is your porch. But if people that do put cameras inside the house, they're probably looking through that shit too. Not probably, most definitely. Someone's looking through that. I'm not saying it's the government. It could be the government. It could be whoever. Plus hackers and shit. It's crazy, man, what this world's becoming. It's crazy. It's like, I look at 80-year-olds and I'd be like, man, you're lucky you don't got to face too much more of this. Maybe just one more decade tops, man. You're lucky. You're lucky in that way. Us, me, I don't know what to expect. And I'm scared to even know. I just had it with this shithole, man. I just don't want no part of it. It's just evil. It's just an evil place here. There's nothing There's nothing good here anymore. Nothing good here anymore. It's just, I sense evilness. They want to know if there's such thing as hell. I always say this. You're on it right now. Yes, there is such thing as hell, my friend. Right here. Right where we are now. There's such thing as Satan. Yes, the government. Anyway, guys, I think I am going to wrap it up there. Hope this, this video I never really, at least I don't think I ever made a video talking about this type of topic. I like to try to dive into new stuff every so often, but yeah, anyway, I am going to wrap it up there. Unplug your Alexas, get your pets spayed or neutered, including yourself, so we could stop, reproducing here on this evil planet. And that's all I got to say for now, guys. Love you all. Peace out.